All right, Lucas Bruner, Persuasive Speech. I think it's 8 November. Here's your timestamp. And my lovely, audience. All right, Persuasive Speech, Lucas Bruner. All right, throughout the U.S. population, only less than 1% of America has served in the service. By selecting those of us who have served in garrison overseas, it allows for better candidates, jobs for vets, ensures the highest standard trained and capable police officers who are being selected. We need more vets officers to have military experience. By doing so, we ensure the highest level of trained individuals enforcing the laws and systems of the state are met. I joined the military in 2004 after high school in Alaska. I've been in the military from 2004 to 2015 and worked my way up through the NCO chain to become the best in my field and the youngest senior leader in my organization. My experience and achievements speak for themselves, but I'd like to introduce my career and why I'm considering myself the next and best Washington Fist and Game Enforcement Agency candidate. I am ready to be a police officer. Besides military experience and multiple deployments, I have the ability to enforce the standards without prejudice, conduct myself professionally at all times, and ensure the people of the City of Olympia and Washington State are secure. I will meet the expectations, exceed the standards, and bring a higher level of experience to the Washington Fist and Game Enforcement Agency. I believe that through my vast amount of experience and service to our country that I can meet the expectations of the hiring committee. I would appreciate your time in listening to the speech and allow me to paint a picture of why I know and believe that I will become an asset to the City of Olympia and the Washington State. I grew up in Fairbanks, Alaska, and have an extreme knowledge of outdoors and the ethics of hunting and fishing, as well as ATV boating operations. I have a drive to enforce the standards and police with no judgments or opinion, and I can work independently or with a team, ensuring the mission is completed to the highest of standards. I've conducted over 300 hours of educational training to soldiers over the last 3 years. I'm a great teacher and instructor who can provide educational training and a minute notice, ensuring the offender or potential offender is aware of the issues and how to correct them. As an EMT, I have trained to deal with emergency situations. I thrive in stressful situations and can handle trauma or situations requiring special attention very well and do well either leading or being led in any situation. I am the best candidate. This is not a theory, but proof through my military experience and childhood upbringing. I'm a highly trained soldier, recently retired from the military, maintaining multiple levels of knowledge of Washington Fish and Game regulations, and already have the ability to learn and enforce the standards required for a game warden in Washington State. By hiring me, I will not only meet the positions, but also become a vital asset to the team and increase potential for great success in the future. During my career in the military, I was trained to enforce regulations and common law. Throughout the levels of my role as a medic, I was chosen to lead those around me throughout levels of correction, conduct themselves in a professional manner, and complete the mission with compassion and direction. I earned the Soldier of the Operation during my first deployment, NCO award for my advanced leadership training, and other numerous awards due to my ability to lead others and identify risks and potential hazards that may hinder the effectiveness of the mission. I have a keen sense to identify strengths and weaknesses of the team as well as civilians to read situations before entering them. I never enter in a situation unknowingly before at least reading the information and identifying strategy points and ways to be successful. I conducted my first deployment at the age of 19. During this operation, I learned the importance of professionalism and excellence. Due to this ability and my ability to learn and cope with situations at my feet, I was able to save 6 lives and ensure the soldiers around me had consistent medical support as well as providing an additional security asset. Because of these operations, I thrived. As we covered with my experience, I have the ability and knowledge to be the best candidate you have to date. I am trained and combat-tested soldier. Since completing 3 deployments from 04 to 11, I have the ability to thrive under pressure, identify hazards, correct issues, and handle them with the appropriate amount of force while ensuring the safety of the public or my team. I intend to meet the expectations by ensuring I meet the physical and mental expectations of the hiring process. I have a current security clearance as well as a clean driving record. My schooling is directed towards my degree plan is in line with the career path of a game warden expectations, which is a bachelor's in science. During my career, I was injured and received a Purple Heart and Combat Medic badge after my vehicle was struck by an IED. I provided medical care to all my comrades while maintaining a secure approach to the enemy and being injured myself. I can thrive under pressure. this has been tested. I motivate myself and take pride in motivating others regardless of the situation. My job is important to me, and until I do get hired, I will continue to maintain the best physical and mental physical state possible. I firmly believe that what you are looking for, that I am what you're looking for. Pride aside, I am ready for the badge and responsibility requiring in being a game warden for the state of Washington. As we discussed, my experience and professional ethics allow me to recap why I'm the best candidate. So let's talk about the key points, what we just talked about and why I believe I'm the best candidate. My military experience makes up 45% of my life. I have numerous deployments and combat operations in the Army and have been highly decorated and even wounded in action, regardless completed my role as a combat medic. Whether a routine situation or crucial emergency situation, I will strive to maintain a professional approach, ensuring the best course of action is taken. I'm a leader by personality. I thrive whether I work in a group or myself. As stated, I have the ability to enforce the standards set and maintain an ethical approach with no bias and open mind when dealing with situations. I also have a big education and instruction background in my military, and due to this, can conduct classes and education to any civilian or teammate that needs teaching. I am prideful in my career and will utilize my love to learn to spread the vision of the state in those hunting and fishing within its borders. I am so confident I will meet your expectations, physician, that I will be willing to decline wages for the first month. My dedication is becoming a part of the Washington Fishing Game team, and this is unmeasurable. I am your next officer. I appreciate your commitment to the citizens of the state. Together we can ensure the safest means of law enforcement with the Washington Fishing Game are conducted. I really appreciate the chance to talk. The only question I have for you is, where do I start?